If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these plain imitation Crocs into these lovely embellished Cocomelon themed Crocs, keep watching this video. YouTube, so today in this video I am going to be adding some embellishments to these little knockoff Amazon Crocs, and these were purchased from Amazon, and these are a size 7 in toddlers, which I guess is equivalent to 150 millimeters, I guess that stands for. These are some little made in China $10 Amazon Crocs. They look really funny. I didn't realize they look like this with this front area, but I'm gonna try to work it out. I just wanted to practice some more with the fabric, and today these are going to be Cocomelon fabric, and I do have this in a 9 by 12. It also is available in half sizes, which is like a 6 by 9. So the shoe is so little, I'm not even sure how I'm gonna get this to like go on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do. Then I'll probably also incorporate some pink and green, and also yellow rhinestones and maybe pearls as well. I'm going to be using today is going to be E6000, and I'll also use some of this Bob Smith Industries MAXI Cure glue. I used this glue a couple times now, and I really like it. It's very, very strong. So you should wear a glove with this, but it actually, believe it or not, it has no smell, and I like that about it as well. It's a little thinner, but it does, it's a 10 to 25 second hold, and it's a full cure in only 3 hours. And I'm going to sand it off just so it's not so shiny and extra smooth. I want it to be rough and kind of like matte, dried out. I'm going to do that first. If you don't have a little drill like this or a nail drill, you're welcome to just use some 150 or 180 grit sandpaper. Okay, so I'm just wiping them off with some Dollar Tree alcohol. Make sure I'm wiping off all of the dust and any debris, and also drying them. And I'm just cutting out the fabric, trying to place it on and see the best way to put it on here. I'm going to try out the Bob Smiths and put the fabric onto the shoe. Usually I use the E6000 for this portion. And I'm taking my scissors just so I can lay this down so I don't get any glue on my hands. But later you see I did put on some gloves. It was the best decision to make. Make sure you wear gloves if possible. This glue really does stick to your hands pretty well. So I'm just kind of smoothing this on here really good to make sure it stays in place. I'm going to do the same thing on the front. Put a little bit of glue underneath that. Take some of this and use it as a trim to kind of go around the edge of the shoe. Hopefully I can cover up these holes. Okay, so now I'm just adding on a little bit of glue so I can get this piece of trim to stay on. And I just really want to make sure that it stays in line very, very straight. This glue sets in seconds. And I've put strips on to shoes using this glue. And if it's crooked, it's not coming back off. So you really want to make sure that whatever you're using with this glue, that it's legitimately straight and how you want it to be. Outlining of this fabric, and I wish I had a smaller pearl. I think I'm going to go with this yellow pearl. If not, I may find a smaller white pearl, but I want to use the yellow. Start adding some of these rhinestones to the side area here. So I'm just adding rhinestones, the same color of the shoe and the same theme of the Cocomelon fabric, and just taking my time, not going in any particular direction with the colors, just kind of randomly adding them on. And this won't take much longer at all because the shoe is very small. I think it's coming together pretty nice. Okay, so now I'm adding some rhinestones to the back of the strap area, the same color as the rhinestones and pearls I'm going to use on the front of the shoe. Okay, so now I'm cutting out a little bit more of the fabric. I'm trying to get a nice little shape going here. I'm using the Bob Smith's glue, and this is the second shoe, in case you didn't notice. So I'm adding the trim just like I did on the first shoe, making sure once again that it's lined up nice and straight, because if you get it crooked using this glue, then it's gonna just have to be that way unless you rip it off, and it can possibly damage the shoe or just rip the strip altogether. And once again, I'm using the E6000 on top of this fabric because it's thicker, and these pearls are pretty big, and the Bob Smith is pretty thin, and I just didn't think that would be a good glue of choice to use for this particular situation. But for the most part, I'm using the Bob Smith because I want to get to know it better and better, and so far it is a very, very strong glue. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of these little Cocomelon themed knockoff Crocs. Again, I did purchase these from Amazon for about $10. I think these came out so adorable, and most of all, my 2-year-old daughter adores these shoes. When she saw them, her face lit up and she just said Cocomelon. So these were a big hit with her. Now, for me, I think they're cute, but they look funny to me. Like I said, the way that these little knockoff Crocs are made in the front, it's funny. And these do look like they run kind of little. So hopefully she can get as much wear out of these as possible. But she just likes to run and play in them. She likes to play in the sand. And when she comes in, I just rinse them out. You know, they're rubber. And a little bit of water did get on the fabric, and it didn't do too much. And I thought that was cool as well to kind of test out the durability, and they're holding up very, very well. This is a very small shoe, and I did the best I could adding on this fabric, but I thought these were just a really cute little touch, especially by them being yellow. It's something about these being yellow that just looks so cute to me. But I know a lot of you may have not heard of Cocomelon, but I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Cocomelon. So if there's a Cocomelon themed party, or if you have a niece, a nephew, or a granddaughter, or a child who loves Cocomelon, consider doing something like this. I think they would really, really like this. I do have the Cocomelon fabric available again on my website, myroyalradiance.com, and even if you go to Joann Fabrics and pick some up, this is still just a great way to kind of showcase how something like this would look. But thanks you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it or found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up or share it on Facebook. And if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, that would be awesome. But don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye-bye. Website myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10 off. Check out our website crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my subscribers.